So CCTV in operation, yeah. In fact, there was no CCTV when I was living here, man. Now they're trying to protect it and all that. Yeah, I had to get out of the rain, man. Rain is just killing me right now. Rain is crazy. But yeah, another thing I want to talk about, yeah, is the elections are coming soon, yeah, and it's quite an iffy topic to, you know, for me to touch, because I personally don't vote, and but at the same time, it's something I feel I have the right to talk about. If I want to talk about the political, well, how do I say it? If I want to talk about politics, I should have the right to talk about politics, even if I don't vote. And the reason why I don't vote is because each to their own. I just don't believe in the political system. Like, we call it democracy, but at the same time, the people don't get to choose or rarely get to vote on the decisions that the ministers make. And to me, that's not a democracy. I mean, it is a form of democracy, but I feel like it's sugar-coated. It's like they use the word democracy to make it sound better, but in reality, you have few choices. You either pick you either pick a certain amount of political parties, but I think this is zoomed in a bit too much, yeah. But yeah, a good place to talk about the upcoming election would be here, because, you know, about a week ago there was a protest in Brixton, about 10 minutes up the road, yeah. And that one was about basically the regeneration of Brixton. People feel like the gentrification is going a bit too far, and obviously I feel more sorry for those who live in the council estates, because I came from here. This is, you know, this is not the block I grew up on, but it's the same estate. You know, this is McCartney House, so man used to pass here to go to the bus stop, which is somewhere around behind that block right there. Actually no, it's behind the tree right there. I used to live around here, so therefore I feel for those people, but at the same time I understand why the so-called middle class want to move here. It's close to London, they can afford it, it has an edge to it. There's a lot of things that attract them here. So I understand why they want to be here, and I don't blame them. But in a way, I do blame the council or the government for allowing foreign or investors to come in and just take land and then not give it back to the people. Like, if you're going to build new places, like, don't take the council estate and then only give like 20% back to the people. That's my only problem with that issue. But, you know, it's capitalism. You know, that's the rule of the game. It's a dog-eat-dog world. You know, I'm not surprised this is happening. And Brixton is not the worst place. The worst place, in my opinion, is probably Elephant and Castle, Vauxhall, other places. There's a lot, you know, it's not just Brixton, you know. And the elections are important because there's so many issues to be addressed. Whether the leaders stick to their promises, we will see. That's one of the reasons why I don't vote. And if you do vote, I don't have a problem with that. Because if no one votes, who's going to be in charge? Probably BNP. And And if it looks like BNP is going to be in charge, then you'll see me vote. You'll see me vote for the first time. Anyway, I don't want to talk too long. The main part I wanted to show was the block where I used to chill. This is one of the blocks I used to chill at. I mean, basically, down there is where I used to pass to go to school. Right here. So I'll show you. As you can see here, the bus stop is right there. That was my bus stop to school right there. And I used to pass from here to there, through there. That's why I used to pass. I'll tell you what, yeah, they done it up nicely, it's nice and clean, because when I used to live around here, it was much dirtier. I mean, there used to be, I hate to say it, used to be piss everywhere, like, see a couple needles. You see a lot of stuff, that's what, like, I don't want to get into it, but you see a lot of stuff as a child. And as a child, you don't even realize it until you get older. Because you can really ask your mum, I had an African mum. You ask her and she'll be like, don't look at it, I'll smack you. And then you grow up and you realize it's bad. Yeah, it's raining. Anyway, I'm gonna leave this part here. This is one part of Cowley. Where I was standing before, in the first clip, was called Holland Town. The part of it was Ramsey House. It's quite a famous block around here. So anyway, but back in the day they used to, actually I said that in the last video, there's the last video where I mentioned that. They used to have a little event here every summer. I can't remember. And I wasn't even allowed to this side of the estate when I was young. My mum was strict because this area was dangerous. My mum would even let me to this side of the estate. I lived on the other side. But on the lucky day, she let me go with my older friend, who was more like a cousin to me, innit? So he would look after me. I don't want to expose his name because you might see this video and might not want his name exposed. But anyway, I'm gonna leave this here. Peace. See this right here, yeah? This is my side of the estate. This is my block right here. Walking into my block right now. I swear down, the feeling of nostalgia is so deep. You don't understand, it's so deep right now. I lived in both these blocks. I live in this block right here and that block. But it's raining so much. Let me just clean that off. I think that's better. Jeez. Smell of African food as soon as you step in the block, the ones right there. Bro, I swear that was so many memories, get me bare memories. Trust me, man. What's it? You know what? Walking up these stairs just reminds me of my whole childhood. You know how many times I ran up and down these stairs? Like a million times, bro. A million times. And that block right there, Knowlton House, right there. Why is she looking at me for, man? That's mad, that's where I used to live as well, where she's standing at. This is the floor I lived on. Right here. That's mad that that woman opposite is looking at me, yeah? You live in the exact house I used to live in. See that door right there, yeah? This door. Number 39, this is where I used to live. If only mum and dad could see where I'm at now. Trust me, man. You know what is mad, yeah? When I contemplate, I never thought I'd ever leave this estate, you know. Like, there was a time where this estate was my world. It's all I knew. And I remember the first time I left London, I was about 9 or 10 years old, yeah. And then I must have gone to my cousin's house on my dad's side, yeah. And they lived in a place called Pearly. That's the first time I ever seen a house. That flat I just showed you, right here where I lived for 13 years, was a 1-bedroom flat. My mum, my dad, my brother, and my uncle, and me all used to share a 1-bedroom flat. I didn't have my own room until I was 14. And that's when we moved to the opposite block. And we lived there for 2 years and then we moved out of the area. But yeah, this is my beginning. This is where I came from. You know, if I'm to be honest, this is the core of me. If you strip everything, this area and what its surroundings, and my family as well, like, you know, my Ghanaian side, my Irish side, that's my core. That's what makes me who I am. So when I come back to this area, it's nothing but a warm feeling. Let me show you a little bit of the view. Even this view right here, yeah. As a kid, that's all I wanted to do was play outside. You see right there where my hand is, yeah, that's where I used to live as well. I moved from here to there. That's where the woman was standing. That's why I didn't really want to stand there. And yeah, this is what my childhood consisted of, yeah, coming outside, looking down to see if my friends were playing outside through here. And every morning, I'd get ready, go through there, walk down here, and go to the bus stop. Let me go through the second floor. That girl's still there, you know. It's funny still. She must think I'm like trying to film her or something. Still staring at me, you know. If she stares anymore, yeah, I'm gonna see what she's saying, you get me? No offense, innit? But she keeps staring, I might as well say hello, innit? That's jokes, man. I'm not even filming her, that's the funny thing. But she's still looking. You know what, I'm gonna go to the block, see what she's saying. She's acting strange. But then again, she probably thinks I'm acting strange as well. True say, yeah, like I'm walking around the area with just a bloody camera, and to me that's weird, isn't it? That's weird, walking around with the camera. I don't even feel comfortable doing this. But for forget it. It is what it is. Fucking, I'm gonna go to that block, see what she's saying. See if she keeps looking at, man. Might as well go to my old block right here. It's raining. It's raining like hell. Christ's sake. Let me just clean this lens. Yeah, sorry about that. But yeah, when I was young, yeah, that view I showed you before of this here, I wasn't allowed to leave this spot. My mum would be like, don't go past this part. You see this little gate right here that I'm gonna pass? My mum was like, don't ever cross here. So I was never allowed to cross here. Unless we was playing It. We used to play this game called It, especially when it was raining. You could only stay in one block and then we'll split up into teams and stuff. So yeah, this is my old block right here. I wanted to go the other way. I don't really want to bump into that woman. Because what's weird is she lives in the exact same place where I used to live. I would have liked to film that, but obviously that's not where we live anymore. That's where she lives, so out of respect, I ain't gonna do that. But yeah, before I leave the area, I'm gonna show the part where they're building, because they've built most of it now. And it's looking nice, you know. See me, I'm not a hater. Even though I don't like the fact that they're knocking down Myatts Field North and building that. It's gonna make the area look nice. It's just a shame how they're selling the property. But it is what it is. What can you do? It's basically Norton House, Kingsgate House, Chardin House right there. What's that? I'm gonna go to the floor above my place, innit? Because I don't want that woman to. I don't want her to get suspicious and call the police and stuff. Oh yeah, another thing. Oh right, I didn't even realise. You see that building right there? That's a new building. That's in Vauxhall. It never used to be there, you know. It looks beautiful. I'm not even gonna lie. It's massive. It's beautiful. Basically, this is where I was before. That's where I was standing before. So anyway, I'm gonna leave this here. And see in that corner right there, yeah? The floor below, that's where I used to live. So anyway, I'm gonna go to where they're building the new houses. Peace.